Excellences, mesdames et messieurs, distingués invités en vos rangs de qualité, au nom de la République de Sierra Leone et de la CEDEAO, nous voudrions vous souhaiter la bienvenue à Lungi et un accueil de rencontre et d'espérance dans le cadre de cette double cérémonie. Nous sommes donc réunis aujourd'hui pour un moment d'une grande symbolique et institutionnelle, l'inauguration conjointe du niveau logistique de la CEDEAO et du Centre international des conférences Julius Maada Lungi. Cette cérémonie, Excellences, mesdames et messieurs, marque bien plus que l'ouverture de nouvelles infrastructures. Elle consacre une ambition partagée, celle d'une Afrique de l'Ouest plus intégrée, mieux préparée, plus solidaire et résolument tournée vers l'avenir. Cette cérémonie, Excellences, mesdames et messieurs, mais aussi la lumière, mais également en lumière, du moins un outil opérationnel essentiel de la CEDEAO. Je veux parler du dépôt logistique humanitaire et militaire de Lungi, un outil appelé à soutenir les interventions humanitaires, les besoins logistiques militaires et les réponses coordonnées de la CEDEAO face aux crises régionales. En ce lieu, distingués invités, où convergent les voix des nations en Sierra Leone, la Sierra Leone, du moins, accueille la CEDEAO dans un esprit de fraternité, de dignité et de responsabilité. Que cette journée demeure dans nos mémoires comme celle où l'infrastructure devient un instrument de coopération, où la vision devient réalité et enfin où l'engagement régional se traduit en actes concrets au service de nos peuples. Distingués invités, Excellences, mesdames et messieurs, de nos États membres, honorables et distingués invités d'honneur, mesdames et messieurs, les chefs des institutions de la CEDEAO, de même que les commissaires, nous voudrions vous souhaiter la bienvenue et vous remercier d'avoir accepté de participer à cet événement très important pour nous. Il s'agit bien évidemment de l'inauguration du Centre international des conférences magnétiques dans quelques minutes. Merci beaucoup.
Gini.
While we await their arrival, we'll go over the agenda and to speak through the various activities and speeches that will be happening today. We will first, which has already been done, is to have you all very beautifully dressed and seated, which is the arrival of our guests. After which we will have, which we are now awaiting, is the arrival of heads of state and government. And after that, we will have the ECOWAS anthem, right after which we will have the call to order, then a cultural performance by the Sierra Leone National Dance Troupe. Then we will have a welcome statement from the Honorable Vice President Dr. Mohamed June Diallo. Then we will have a statement from Mr. Fatih Bora, who is the President or CEO of FB Group. After which we will have a remark from His Excellency Dr. Omar Ali Toure, who is the President of the ECOWAS Commission. Then we will have another cultural performance from the Guinean National Dance Troupe. After which we will have a goodwill message from His Excellency Adama Barrow, the President of the Republic of Gambia. Then we will have a special cultural performance, again by the Sierra Leone National Dance Troupe, to build up the momentum, to have our keynote address.
Then we will have official group photographs, after which we will have the second part of this event, which will be the commissioning of the ECOWAS Logistics Depot. The dignitaries will be notified to leave and go and move towards the space where the venue of that event. And the rest of us will be kindly asked to be at the auditorium. And then when they do go there, there will be a cutting of the ribbon by the heads of state and government. Then there will be an unveiling of the plaque by the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State, His Excellency Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada BO. Then there will be a guided tour of the administrative building and an official group photograph, and another guided tour of the site too. And after which we will have the heads of states and the dignitaries come back to join us in the banquet hall to have the official launch. My co-hosts to say the same things in French.
Grace, ladies and gentlemen, following this speech made by Grace, kindly note in French. Excellences, mesdames et messieurs, à la suite de l'intervention donc de Grace, je vous prie de noter que le programme de ce jour va se dérouler ainsi qu'il suit. Nous avons cette cérémonie qui se déroulera en deux parties. La première partie qui aura lieu dans cette salle même, connaîtra dans un instant l'arrivée de leurs excellences les chefs d'État. Je vous prie de noter que nous aurons au moins 4 chefs d'État présents pour cette cérémonie conjointe d'inauguration du Centre international de conférence Julius Maada de Lungi et du dépôt logistique de la CEDEAO à Lungi. Juste après l'arrivée donc des chefs d'État, nous aurons, comme vous le savez, dans toute activité de la CEDEAO, nous aurons donc à exécuter l'hymne de la CEDEAO. Ce sera suivi d'une prestation culturelle, viendra par la suite le discours de bienvenue de son Excellence, et dans toute activité de la CEDEAO, nous aurons donc à exécuter l'hymne de la CEDEAO. Ce sera suivi d'une prestation culturelle, viendra par la suite le discours de bienvenue de son Excellence, Monsieur le Vice-président de la République de Sierra Leone. juste après le vice-président de la Sierra Leone, nous aurons l'honneur de suivre l'intervention de son Excellence, le président de la commission de la CEDEAO. Le président de la commission de la CEDEAO sera suivi par le président directeur général de l'entreprise qui a construit cette belle infrastructure qui nous abrite aujourd'hui. Ensuite, nous aurons le mot de fraternité d'un des chefs d'État présents, en l'occurrence son Excellence le président Adama Barrow de la République de la Gambie, et viendra par la suite le discours officiel d'inauguration des lieux par son Excellence le président Julius Maada, qui est le président en exercice de la conférence des chefs d'État de la CEDEAO et également président de la République de Sierra Leone. Ce sera la première partie de cette cérémonie et la deuxième partie nous emmènera directement sur le site du dépôt logistique de Lungi. Alors, sur le site, nous aurons la cérémonie de coupure de ruban par les invités de marque, leurs chefs d'État, les chefs d'État du moins. Ce sera suivi par la séance de dévoilement de la plaque du dépôt logistique de Lungi. Et juste après cela, leurs excellences et les invités de marque feront un tour rapide des installations. Ensuite, les invités VIP sont invités à revenir ici même au palais, au Centre international de conférence du moins, pour le déjeuner organisé par son Excellence le président Maada en leur honneur. Les autres invités seront priés du moins de rester sur le site du dépôt pour être reçus pour leur déjeuner. Entre ces deux mouvements, Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, je vous prie de noter également que nous aurons la photo officielle de famille qui se fera avec leurs Excellences, les chefs d'État et les membres du High Table, les distingués invités qui seront installés donc sur ce podium. Voilà présenté le programme de cette cérémonie conjointe d'inauguration, d'abord du Centre international des conférences Julius Maada de Lungi et du dépôt logistique humanitaire et militaire de la CEDEAO qui également est installé ici à Lungi en République de Sierra Leone. Je vous remercie.
Wait, and as we do that, we will kindly ask our police band to give us some interludes in between that wait time.
En attendant donc l'arrivée de leurs excellences, nous allons inviter la troupe officielle de la police à nous accompagner donc dans ce moment d'attente
Mais en attendant, je vous prie de noter que dans un instant, nous aurons ici même son Excellence, le président de la République de Sierra Leone et président de la conférence des chefs d'État, son Excellence Julius Maada. Nous aurons également son Excellence, le président Adama Barrow de la République de la Gambie. Nous aurons le président José Maria Neves, président de la République de Cabo Verde. Et enfin, nous aurons son Excellence Bassirou Diomaye Diakhar Faye, président de la République du Sénégal. Je vous remercie.
Excellences, mesdames et messieurs, nous sommes sur le point de démarrer cette cérémonie dans un instant. Nous allons commencer par accueillir les officiers.
Because of us. I know. It was right. I'm a Sierra so I put something this morning. I put something this morning.
Plan ahead.
Yeah. I know.
So let me enjoy. Sit down beside you.
When sometimes we come, we have to put some money before we go because it's iron.
Not connected in any program.
What one is up to?
Son Excellence, le vice-président de la République de Sierra Leone, est suivi et accompagné par Son Excellence, le président de la Commission de la Sénat. Nous avons également parmi nos autres
Please be seated. We do recognize the presence of Her Excellency
Moïse qui a conçu ces mots.
We are now honored to have our heads of states to join us. First, we welcome His Excellency Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State, and accompanied by his wife, Her Excellency the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Fatima Maada.
Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, je vous prie de reconnaître également la présence en ce lieu de leurs Excellences, le Président Adama Barrow de la République de la Gambie, Son Excellence M. José Maria, Président de la République de Cap-Vert, et son avec Faye, président de la République du Sénégal. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please can we get in the spirit of our community. May I respectfully ask to remain standing for the ECOWAS anthem.
Distinguished guests and all of the protocols observed, I now have the honor to call the ceremony officially to order. Today we are gathered here for the joint commissioning of the Julius Maada International Conference Center and the ECOWAS Logistics Depot. This is not to simply inaugurate two buildings, but to celebrate a bold vision of regional integration, infrastructure development, and African leadership. The Julius Maada International Conference Center stands as a symbol of Sierra Leone's commitment to becoming a premier destination for diplomacy, international. While the ECOWAS Logistics Depot will inspire greater collaboration and shared prosperity through the ECOWAS region.
Vos Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, Messieurs les chefs d'État, Excellences Madame la Première Dame, distingués invités, bienvenue à cette cérémonie conjointe d'inauguration du bureau logistique de la CEDEAO et du Centre international de conférences Julius Maada de Lungi. Avant les premières allocutions, Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, nous avons laissé parler l'âme de la Sierra Leone, à travers une prestation culturelle. La culture est ce langage universel qui précède parfois les discours, rassemble les peuples et rappelle que l'intégration régionale se construit aussi par la beauté, la mémoire et la créativité de nos communautés. Excellences, mesdames et messieurs, veuillez recevoir the Sierra Leone National Dance Troupe. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Sierra Leone National Dance Troupe. Mesdames et messieurs, les invités vont souhaiter officiellement la bienvenue aux hautes autorités, aux délégations et à l'ensemble des invités présents à Lungi. J'ai l'honneur de respectueusement inviter à ce public son Excellence Dr. Mohamed Julius Maada, vice-président de la République de Sierra Leone. Par sa voix, c'est celle du pays hôte qui exprime l'hospitalité sierra-léonaise et l'attachement de la Sierra Leone à la famille communautaire ouest-africaine. Je vous remercie de la
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Chairman of the Authority of Heads of States and Government of ECOWAS, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Gambia, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Senegal, Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, of Cape Verde, Madam First Lady, Your Excellency, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Your Excellency, the President of the ECOWAS Commission, distinguished ministers, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are very proud to witness this momentous occasion to attest to the legacy of His Excellency President Julius Maada and its powerful expression in a vision once considered too bold, too ambitious, and too improbable to become a reality. Yet today, on the historic grounds of the Julius Maada International Conference Center, that vision stands fulfilled not merely as a completed promise, but as a living symbol of hope, imagination, and national renewal. It speaks to the exceptional spirit of Sierra Leone's transformation and under President Julius Maada's leadership. A transformation that defined by courage, possibility, and the unwavering belief that even the most audacious dreams can take root on a Sierra Leonean soil. Against this inconspicuous background of Capable chiefdom, the home of my ancestors, a shining beacon of a Sierra Leonean innovation, has taken root on this soil. The Julius Maada International Conference Center is a demonstration of a nation that plowed its way from global obscurity and despondency to representing the weighty voice of the African people in the United Nations Security Council, the African Union Peace and Security Council, and today holding the chairmanship of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government. Distinguished delegates, our steadfast commitment to regional integration and African-led solution is more than a diplomacy. It is a reclamation of historical agency by championing Africa's demand for meaningful representation in the highest global decision-making bodies. President Julius Maada has given renewed force to the promise of our founding fathers carried across generations that Africa must not remain a subject of global decision, but an architect of those very decisions. In this moment, Sierra Leone is conjuring a new narrative, one of exceptionalism, despite unimaginable adversity. We are a small nation that was once ravaged by years of civil war, but today we are a mighty nation, a convener of regional and global dialogue that will not only shape the future of 8 million Sierra Leoneans, but 1.5 billion of Africans in a quest to fulfill the aspirations of our forefathers. Alongside the commissioning of the Julius Maada International Conference Center, we will also have the privilege of witnessing the commissioning of the ECOWAS Logistics Depot, which holds great significance to our country. Sierra Leone was once the site of the largest ECOWAS contingency in the sub-region. Side by side, forces from Nigeria, Ghana and other ECOWAS countries fought valiantly with Sierra Leoneans to restore peace, constitutional order and national dignity. Today, on that same soil, His Excellency President Julius Maada will commission the ECOWAS Logistics Depot, not as a relic of conflict, but as an instrument of readiness, solidarity, and collective security. Once a nation rescued by regional resolve, Sierra Leone now stands as a trusted host for the architecture of regional peace, contributing not only to African stability, but to the wider cause of global peacekeeping and humanitarian service. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our story is indeed exceptional, and this moment, witnessed by our brothers and sisters in the region, is a loud work of the Lion Mountain, a great force to be reckoned with. Distinguished guests, the Julius Maada International Conference Center will be one of Sierra Leone's lasting and formidable footprint on the global scene, a legacy of the work of His Excellency President Julius Maada. Our story of exceptionalism demonstrated today by these two structures should remind us of the power of visionary leadership, but more importantly, the power of collective action, propelled by a strong and cooperative regional bloc, shaping a prosperous economic future of the citizens of ECOWAS. Ours, therefore, is a story of the Sierra Leonean exceptionalism, born not out of ease, but of enduring, not out of privilege, but of perseverance, not of isolation, but of the unbreakable conviction that Sierra Leone deserves more. And like Sierra Leone, our region must seek to reflect these principles of exceptionalism, an ECOWAS that is united in purpose, courageous in action, and determined to transform our shared history into a shared future of peace, prosperity, dignity, and possibilities. With these words, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me, on behalf of His Excellency the President, the government, and the people of Sierra Leone, officially welcome you to the commissioning of the Julius Maada International Conference Center and the ECOWAS Depot. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, for a warm welcome statement. His Excellencies and distinguished guests, I will now invite a visionary business leader whose organization has played an instrumental role in bringing this remarkable project to fruition, Mr. Fatih Bora.
President Julius Maada, Your Excellency, Madam First Lady, Your Excellencies, Heads of States, Your Excellency Vice President, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor I'm standing before you today as we roll
Enfin, je veux juste demander pour chaque interview que je prends, je même prends quoi. C'est plus facile pour moi.
Today we are opening a facility that was built in a record-breaking 4.5 months, thanks to the tireless efforts of 1,200 men and women working day and night to make this achievement possible. Today, we are opening a state-of-the-art facility that's able to host concerts, conventions, exhibitions, sports events, and many other activities. At the same time, perhaps, we are opening the most convenient conference center in the region. Perhaps, we are opening an airport city. Perhaps we are opening Sierra Leone to the world. But perhaps we are opening something more important. Perhaps we are opening our minds. Perhaps we are opening our minds in the same way President Maada had opened our minds with his vision and with his determination. Now we know nothing is impossible. I'd like to thank the Excellency President, the government members, and the people of Sierra Leone for the trust, confidence, and the partnership. May God bless the country, may God bless ECOWAS, may God bless all of us. Thank you. If you allow me, Excellency, I'd like to present you the keys of the facility that will open the minds of people.
Thank you, Mr. Batsibora. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this ceremony also honors the community, its institution, and its ambition to serve the member states more effectively. On behalf of the ECOWAS, I have the honor of inviting His Excellency Dr. Omar Ali Oture, President of the ECOWAS Commission, to deliver his address.
Your Excellency Dr. Julius Maada, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Chairman of the Authority of ECOWAS Heads of State and Government, Your Excellency, President of the Republic of the Gambia, President of the Republic of Senegal, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Cape Verde, Madam First Lady of Sierra Leone, Your Excellency, the Vice President of Sierra Leone, Your Excellencies, Cabinet Ministers and members of the Executive of the Council of ECOWAS, Your Excellency, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, the Vice President of the ECOWAS Commission and the heads of ECOWAS institutions, members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, it seems President Bio has a special new vocation. It was only 2 weeks ago that he presided over the commissioning of the new ECOWAS Commission building in Abuja. Today again, in the company of his colleagues from the region, President Bio presides over the inauguration of this fantastic conference center and the ECOWAS Logistic Depot here in Lungi. This occasion is particularly significant as it takes place while we are gathered in Sierra Leone for the statutory meeting of ECOWAS. Excellencies, it was just 3 weeks ago that I visited this site in the company of the Chief Minister of Sierra Leone. I was hopeful, very hopeful, because I saw the quality of work. But let me admit something, I was also anxious. So today, the building site that gave me a lot of anxiety stands as the Julius Maada Conference Center, purposely built to host the media summit. The facility has been completed in a record time, further demonstrating that where there is will, there is always a way. Congratulations. Excellencies, the ECOWAS Logistics Depot provides us with a tangible reminder that regional integration is not only about the decisions we take in our meeting rooms, but also about translating those decisions into concrete institutions, infrastructure, and capabilities that serve our community and its people. On behalf of the ECOWAS Commission, I wish to express our profound gratitude to His Excellency President Julius Maada, the government and the people of Sierra Leone for their steadfast commitment and invaluable support towards the realization of this important regional project. The commissioning of the depot represents the fulfillment of a vision conceived more than 2 decades ago. At its 28th ordinary session held in Accra, Ghana in 2005, the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government decided to establish permanent logistics facilities to strengthen ECOWAS's capacity to support peace operations and respond effectively to emergencies across our region. The subsequent acceptance of Sierra Leone's offer to host the Coastal Logistics Depot set in motion the process that has brought us to this important occasion today. The establishment of this facility was informed by the lessons of our region's experience in peace support operations, particularly the logistical challenges encountered in rapidly deploying and sustaining personnel and resources in the field. Today, therefore, we are commissioned a physical facility. We are strengthening the capacity of our community collectively effectively when circumstances demand. Over the years, the vision for this depot has evolved. While originally primarily to support ECOWAS peace operations, it has developed
not to who that you like. Now who that sabi dey walk. Hey, Bongoli say, no envy who that they do the work where you know sabi. Now for G chance to pose in way sabi. When you land there walk, he go come back to you. Now advice for patience, humility, and real leadership. I know to that you let go.
Now who that sabi they walk.
Now for where they them they come oh.
And now you them don't come back.
I know to who that you sabi, but who that sabi do they walk oh.
Now for where they them they come oh.
And now they them don't come back so. Now they them don't come back. Una no say who that no sabi they walk. Not doing go do they walk oh. Now for where they them go come oh. And now they them don't come back so. If you no left on for the posy way sabi, you go G we bump talk oh. We self go wait for they them oh. Now they them don't come back so. Now they them don't come back so.
No to who that you let go.
Now who that sabi they walk.
Now for where they them they come oh.
And now you them don't come back oh. Pumballing say big fool goats now for tie am with big rope oh. Where you no go able cut.
Now for where they them go come oh.
And now they them don't come back so. Everything I life get them no rush am oh.
No to who that you sabi.
And fully integrated into our regional peace, security, and humanitarian response mechanisms. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, I wish once again to commend His Excellency President Julius Maada, the government and the people of Sierra Leone for their hospitality and continued partnership with ECOWAS, not only in bringing this important project to fruition, but also in graciously hosting us during these statutory meetings. I also recognize the contributions of the National Project Steering Committee the ECOWAS technical teams, the contractor, Mrs. Sojifiel, the project consultants, Banker Ted, and all institutions and individuals whose dedication and perseverance have made today's commissioning possible. This facility stands as a testament to our collective resolve and to the spirit of community solidarity that lies at the heart of ECOWAS. As we commission the ECOWAS Logistics Depot, let us also renew our collective commitment to ensuring that ECOWAS has the institutions, infrastructure, and capabilities required to respond to the challenges of our time and to protect the peace, security, and the well-being of our people. I thank you for your attention.
Dr Omar Aliou Touré, président de la commission de la CEDEAO. Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, les ballets africains sont une compagnie nationale de la République de Guinée qui représente la diversité culturelle africaine. Créés par Keïta Fodéba en 1948, ils sont nés de la volonté d'affirmer la richesse de l'identité culturelle africaine et de faire rayonner les traditions, les contes et les épopées de notre continent à travers le monde. En 1968, ils sont devenus la première troupe africaine à se produire au siège des Nations Unies à New York. Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, distingués invités, je vous prie de recevoir à présent les ballets africains de la République de Guinée sous vos ovations.
and distinguished guests, grand cultural performance by our brothers and sisters from Guinea. It is my honor and privilege to invite a true global leader and advocate for multilateral cooperation to deliver her goodwill message. Please join me in warmly welcoming Her Excellency, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, to deliver her goodwill statement.
President Maada, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, President of Senegal, the President of Cabo Verde, our President of the Gambia, Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, my sister, the First Lady of Sierra Leone, and of course my brother, the Chair, the President, of ECOWAS. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a real privilege and a pleasure to have the opportunity to congratulate the President of Sierra Leone on what was it's a historic occasion. It's given anxiety to the President of ECOWAS, but I think it has given us pride today to be at this historic occasion. And that one makes an investment in their country at the behest of what is a West African commitment, a commitment to this part of the continent, but to the continent as a whole.
And to demonstrate today our cultural diversity, not just for Sierra Leone, but as you've brought friends, those from Guinea. It is not often
to see your leadership in West Africa, one of great complexity, of conflicts, of the climate crisis, but also the economic challenges that face our nations. And so today we congratulate you, that leadership, and that we are present today to witness what opportunities hold for this region. On behalf of the United Nations, we continue to stand in support of West Africa, of the African Union, and of all Africans, especially our youth and our women. That's the opportunity in which we stand, and that's the opportunity on which we see 6 pillars of the pact that are coming to be for ECOWAS. And so once again, our congratulations and our commitment to continue to be in support and accompany the values and the principles of this region. I thank you.
Her Excellency. Their Excellencies and distinguished guests, the spirit of ECOWAS is one of solidarity, partnership, and shared aspirations for peace, democracy, and development across West Africa. It is therefore a great honor to invite one of the region's esteemed leaders to deliver a goodwill message on this auspicious occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcoming His Excellency Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia.
Excellency, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Your Excellencies, heads of states and government, and members of cabinet of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, representatives of ECOWAS and other international organizations, and gentlemen, I am immensely filled with joy and gratitude for the kind invitation to participate in the official commissioning of this magnificent edifice, appropriately named the Julius Maada International Conference Center. It is a privilege and delight, therefore, to most cordially congratulate Your Excellency, Dr. Julius Maada, and the people of Sierra Leone at large on this landmark achievement. Great honor. I say this on behalf of the entire government and the people of the Republic of the Gambia. Distance and national duty do not frequently permit our physical presence when such occasions of note take place in sister states, which make this event a rare opportunity for me to be here with you. As such, while eagerly looking forward to the forthcoming regional community engagement with other colleagues, heads of states, it is my pleasure to share these words of solidarity and goodwill with you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this conference center stands as a fitting monument to Sierra Leone's vision, ambition, and confidence in its future. One boldly concludes that it is a testament to the visionary leadership and statesmanship of President Bio. The center proudly bears his name. It imposes itself to symbolize what is attainable when leaders dedicate their lives to their nations and toil not only for the present, but also for the coming generations that will inherit the legacies and institutions left behind by them. The occasion carries a unique significance. Sierra Leone and the Gambia are bound not merely by geography and membership of ECOWAS, but equally by a shared history that is remarkably marked by resilience, resourcefulness, and an unwavering commitment to democracy, peace, and regional integration. Our two governments and people have stood together in both good and difficult times. Similar to our togetherness here to jointly celebrate this moment of pride. of such magnificence far exceeds being a mere physical structure, among other things. This is a special public space to generate and share ideas, knowledge, experience, and expertise. It is likewise an avenue for constructive diplomacy, a venue for commerce, and a platform from which Africans can convincingly present their viewpoints to the world with dignity. I am confident that the Center will proudly host insightful dialogues to influence our region's future, moderate negotiations to secure our shared progress and prosperity, and hold many more colorful celebrations of success. Through this initiative, Sierra Leone is investing in its people and its future, while accommodating the greater good of the whole West African community. We welcome the Center as a new media structure to advance our common agenda. Tackling the region's challenges headlong, infrastructural development of this magnitude must remind us of what is possible when a nation invests boldly in expanding its capacity to organize people, host events of national and international prominence, and lead when called upon to do so. Within the spirit of the broader ECOWAS framework and the fraternal bonds between our two sister states, the Gambia takes pride in this accomplishment. This spirit is one of kinship, friendship, and collaboration, which makes it obligatory for us to rejoice over each other's successes. Serve for ages as a beacon of unity, a catalyst for investment and development, and a home for great minds to shape the destiny of our sub-region. I congratulate you all, and I wish the Republic of Sierra Leone continued progress, peace, and prosperity. God bless our community, and God bless the African continent. I thank you.
For your environment commitment to development and cooperation. Our conversation remains forward during telephone. A powerful expression of human activity and values largely shared all. There is discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, please again, fight color, street cultural to for the time. We will join another on dinner.
But now who that sabi do they work?
Now for where they them go come on.
And now they them don't come back so I all man get in your work.
Now for Jiwa to who that sabi
Now for where they them go come.
and now they them don't come back so.
Who that sabi lead?
Now for GM leadership oh.
Now for where they them go come.
And now they them don't come back so.
Who that na lawyer? Now for G I'm governor court oh.
Now for where they them go come on.
And now they them don't come back so who that na trader? Now for G I'm business money oh.
Now for where they them go come.
And now they them don't come back so I who that na teacher? Now for G I'm school oh.
Now for where they them go come on.
And now they them don't come back so who that na farmer? Now for G I'm land to farm they them they come oh.
Now for where they them go come on.
And now they them don't come back so I know to that you sabi.
But to that sabi do they walk oh.
Now for where they them they come oh.
And now they them don't come back so.
Now they them don't come back oh. Oh that sabi run transport. Now for G I'm motoka oh.
And now you them don't come back.
Hey, if you would have no medics, now patients and medicines they walk oh.
Now for where they them go come.
And now they them don't come back so. Oh now policeman sabi who side thief man them day. Now they for them.
For where they them go come.
And now they them don't come back so. Aye, na tongia, una tengia. For help with people them una no give up oh. Now for where they them go come for reward una oh. And now them go talk come back so. How to develop self
Na group
una self thinking.
for GBSA oh.
Now they them they come so.
And now they them don't come back.
Tongi advocacy group they say thank you to picking for una help them. They reward they come oh.
And now them go talk come back.
Hey, sim sak pona political ideology. Una do it una sabi oh.
See what they come oh. And now them go talk come back.
The voice of Tongi and Solid
Una self thinking.
and do it.
Una sabi.
They reward they come.
And now them go talk come back.
Oh, you will won't be.
The Honorable Vice President, the ECOWAS Commission, Madam First Lady, Honorable Ministers of members of the diplomatic and consular corps, commissioners of the ECOWAS Commission, heads of ECOWAS institutions and agencies, ECOWAS ambassadors, chiefs of defense staff and heads of security services that are here today, our development partners, traditional leaders, and the people of Lungi. Mamono, I don't come back for take me place. Now yeah, I work first. I know they ask you now that na paupa. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I have a different face, one that smiles. My dear brothers, they say they don't know me for smiling. Today I wear a very beautiful smile on my face. Not only for the challenges they overcome, but also for the institutions that they leave behind. Today, Sierra Leone and ECOWAS add two more institutions to that enduring legacy. Of the 69th ordinary session of ECOWAS
Authority of Heads of State and Government, we are gathered in Lungi to commission two landmark investments. One is an investment by the Republic of Sierra Leone government, and that is done as part of our national future. The other is an investment by the Economic Community of West African States in our collective regional future. Different purpose, yet united by one vision, a stronger Sierra Leone, serving a stronger West Africa. It is a profound honor and privilege for me, on behalf of the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone, to welcome you to this official commissioning of the Julius Maada International Conference Center and the ECOWAS Logistics Depot. Facilities reflect our shared conviction that the future is built not only by aspiration, but that the future is built by action. One that leads to institutions that create opportunity, strengthen cooperation, and serve generations yet to come. Lungi, Sierra Leone's principal international gateway. Lungi has welcomed the world to our shores. Today, it welcomes a new chapter in our nation's journey. Sierra Leone will increasingly connect West Africa to the world, and the world to West Africa, because these two facilities will help make that vision a reality. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me first to reflect on the significance of the Julius Maada International Conference Center. This is a strategic national investment that reflects Sierra Leone's ambition, confidence, and growing role within our region. For many years, Sierra Leone was known principally for its recovery. Today, we recognize for our contribution to regional leadership, democratic governance, peace building, and economic opportunity. Conference Center is another important step in that journey. It demonstrates our determination to position Sierra Leone as a preferred destination for regional and international conferences, diplomacy, investment forums, exhibition, and strategic dialogue. Within these hallowed walls, heads of state and government will deliberate on issues that affect the lives of millions of our citizens in this community. Ministers, we talk about development and cooperations, negotiate agreements that will deepen our cooperation. Investors will explore new opportunities. Scholars, innovators, entrepreneurs. We exchange ideas that shape the future of our continent. This International Conference Center is also a platform for diplomacy, partnership, investment, and opportunities. The benefit of this investment, we extend well beyond the walls that we see. Every international conference hosted here will generate business for our hotels, restaurants, transport operators, tourism, enterprises, and small businesses. It will create employment, stimulate local enterprise, and contribute to the continued growth of our economy. For the people of Lungi and the surrounding communities, it represents new opportunities for jobs, entrepreneurship, and sustainable development. Your hospitality, enterprise, and commitment will help ensure that every visitor leaves Sierra Leone with an even greater appreciation for our country and our people. Those beautiful smiles that you wear, which I hope you will wear every day. For those of you who work at the airport, don't imitate me. I hardly smile, except for today. This investment also sends a powerful message to the international community. What is the message? It says that Sierra Leone is open for business. It also says that Sierra Leone is ready to host the world. For so long, many have given the excuse of going across the estuary as a very lazy reason for not coming to Freetown. Now we have brought Freetown at the airport. You have to come. And we are investing with confidence in our own future. The true value of this conference center is not the architecture alone. It is the service it is going to render to the people. And the lasting legacy of this facility will therefore not be measured by its architecture, but by the partnerships it fosters, the investment it attracts, the opportunities it creates, and the contribution it makes to prosperity of Sierra Leone and West Africa. This is the purpose of which this structure has been built. That is the legacy we seek to leave. Of immense pride for the government and the people of this country. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, if the Julius Maada International Conference Center represents Sierra Leone's investment in dialogue, diplomacy, and economic opportunity, then the ECOWAS Logistics Depot represents the community's investment in preparedness, resilience, and collective security. This strategic regional asset here in Lungi is a powerful expression of the confidence it has in Sierra Leone's stability, strategic location, and unwavering commitment to regional cooperation. We receive that confidence with gratitude. This, with the responsibility it carries, we will be a good host. This depot has been established to strengthen ECOWAS's operational readiness and its ability to support peace operations, humanitarian assistance, and emergency response whenever our region is called upon to act. It completes. The first is the administrative and maintenance facility, which we serve as the operational hub for planning, logistics, equipment maintenance, and mission support. As we all know, behind every successful regional operation lies careful planning, efficient coordination, and reliable logistics. These facilities provide that essential foundation. The second facilities consisting of a modern training and residential accommodation. Here, military, police, civilian, and humanitarian personnel from across West Africa will train together, exchange expertise, strengthen partnership, and professional capabilities that enable ECOWAS to respond effectively to evolving challenges facing our region. Constantly enhance the operational capability of ECOWAS and reinforce our shared commitment to peace, stability, and regional solidarity. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, these two landmark investments tell only one compelling story. That to deliberate, negotiate, and shape the future of our region. The other ensures that our community possesses the capacity to translate those decisions into effective action. One strengthens dialogue, the other strengthens readiness. Together, they transform vision into action. The truth. Peace and development are inseparable. Without peace, investment falters. Without security, prosperity cannot flourish. And without strong institutions, integration cannot succeed. And we need to be integrated in this region. These facilities therefore represent far more than just concrete, steel, and glass. They represent confidence over uncertainty, partnership over isolation, preparation over complacency, and progress over stagnation. Together, they strengthen Sierra Leone's standing as a trusted partner within ECOWAS and reaffirm our country's growing contribution to regional peace, diplomacy, and economic cooperation. They also demonstrate what is possible when governments, regional institutions, development partners, and the private sector work together in pursuit of a common purpose. That partnership is worthy of celebration. Tomorrow, we shall assemble here as heads of state and government to deliberate the future of our community. Help shape that future. That lasting progress is built not only through bold ideas, but also through the institutions that enable those ideas to become reality. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to every one of you. I will not attempt to name for your vision, for your dedication, and the hard work that has gone into making this day possible. But I commend the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone, our private sector partners, for their commitment to delivering the Julius Maada International Conference as a national investment in our country's future in a record time frame. ECOWAS Commission for its continued confidence in Sierra Leone. Contractors, engineers, architects, consultants, technical teams, and all those whose professionalism and expertise have transformed these ambitious projects into lasting national and regional assets. Your work will continue to serve Sierra Leone, ECOWAS, and the people of West Africa for many years to come. Your Excellencies, my dear brothers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore with immense pride that honor and privilege in my capacity as President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Chair of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government to officially commission and declare open Julius Maada International Conference Center and the ECOWAS Logistics Depot, Lungi. May the Julius Maada International Conference Center become a place where dialogue advances understanding, partnership, generate opportunity and investment, and that we contribute to the prosperity of Sierra Leone and our beautiful region. May ECOWAS Logistic Depot strengthen our collective capacity to preserve peace, respond swiftly to crises, and safeguard the security and well-being of the great people of West Africa. You can sit down. Let me finish. And may the two landmark institutions stand as enduring symbols of our shared commitment to cooperation, progress, and regional integration. Today, we have opened two remarkable facilities and also opened new opportunities for Sierra Leone. We have strengthened ECOWAS's capacity. We have affirmed our shared belief that when we build together, we will rise together. West Africa will rise. Today, we dedicate these institutions. Tomorrow, we shall dedicate ourselves to the decisions that will shape the future of our community. ECOWAS. May God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. Say amen. May God bless the economic community of West African states, and may God continue to bless West Africa, the region that we love. Thank you.
c'était le discours officiel d'inauguration du Centre international des conférences Julius Maada de Lungi et du dépôt logistique de la CEDEAO également à Lungi. Your Excellencies, Head of State and Government, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. At this joint ceremony draw to the close, one powerful image remains with us, that of an ECOWAS investing in its capability, a Sierra Leone asserting its role as host and regional partner, and West Africa choosing action, cooperation, and confidence in the future. Excellency, please note the remaining program as follows. The official group, photo group of the head of state and the official will take place outside this hall. Follow the guidance of the protocol. Immediately after the group photo, all guests are requested to proceed to the ECOWAS logistic depot, where the official ribbon cutting ceremony and the unveiling of the plaque of the ECOWAS depot will take place. Immediately after the ceremony at the depot, Their Excellencies and VIP guests are requested to back to the International Conference Center for lunch.
The movement to the depot in terms of the bus arrangement is as follows. The presidential bus plus 3 buses have been provided to transport Their Excellencies and guests from the ribbon cutting ceremony at the ECOWAS Logistic Depot. 1 bus has been designated for the heads of state, the First Lady, and the UN Deputy Secretary General. Another bus has been designated for the Honorable Vice President, ECOWAS Commission President, ECOWAS Commissioners, and past Commissioners. The 3rd bus for 25 Government of Sierra Leone officials and ECOWAS Commission officials. 1 bus for the State Chief of Protocols, ADCs, and close protection security to the heads of states. We encourage guests who have not been mentioned to make way to the banquet hall if you do have the second invitation that allows you to be in the banquet hall. For the rest of the guests who do not have the second invitation to allow you into the banquet hall here, please be patiently seated in the arena. Additional transportation will be provided for you when once the heads of states and the dignitaries will be back to the banquet hall. We'll make provisions for you to go to the depot and get your reception at the logistics depot. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I have now honor of respectfully inviting Their Excellencies and the distinguished guests to rise for the ECOWAS anthem. guides their excellencies for the group photo.